911. This is Dietrich. What's the address of emergency?
Yes, there's multiple parties. It's a crime to cover for suspected child abuse, and multiple parties at CPS have done it, which is criminal. I can't get
Oh,
an investigation. I've reported some things to the police that have been ignored. Do you have an employee ID or a name or an identifying information?
me?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Officer Dietrich, badge number 9933.
Oh, okay. You're answering the 911 line?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Well, I have Chastity Chavez from CPS worker. She's a CPS worker, and she's supposed to be an investigator, and it was more like she was covering for the child abuse. I spoke with
Okay.
her supervisor. Her supervisor is Rashida, and
Okay.
Rashida hung up when I was telling her about my safety concerns for my daughter.
Okay.
So I've had multiple CPS workers commit the crime of uncovering not reporting suspected child abuse in their child protective services. So I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out why child protective services would commit crimes to cover up for my daughter's abuse.
So where are you trying to report your daughter's abuse at?
Are you asking me about the address I just gave you? I'm not quite sure what you mean.
Okay, so that's where you're. Okay.
No, if she's at another location, my parental rights were taken away out of corruption. I'm on supervised visits, and they're unwilling to give me the supervised visits out of corruption. That's a crime.
Okay.
Multiple parties are contributing to hindering a child custody agreement. They will not enforce it or give me the supervised visits that were obtained out of criminal activity. Period. They do not want me seeing my daughter, which is a crime. Multiple parties enforce it.
All right. So I guess how can the Dallas Police Department help you? What can we do for you today?
Yeah, that's kind of a part of the situation with the corruption that I experience. Parties are unwilling to give me my rights because they're committing crimes. So they ask me how I can help. I give them the information, and they're unwilling to give me the education because they're committing crimes and they want it to be covered for. So they're unwilling to give me any information that I don't already have. So I don't get a lot of education because multiple parties are committing crimes to keep me in my experience. So as if you're a police and I call the non-emergency line, I'm not quite sure what's happening now. If someone is spoofing my calls and forgetting what I called, that's criminal.
Okay. So I'm so what can I do for you?
First off, we need to figure out how this crazy thing of spoofing these calls that I'm calling now and people forgetting what I'm calling. We need to get them their charges. I think that this would be proof that you're committing a crime right now.
Okay. Unfortunately, we can't really, as far as CPS goes, it's something that you'll have to contact CPS about if you got an issue with a particular employee. You know what I mean?
Well, what I'm trying to report is criminal activity, how CPS workers are covering up for crimes and how people are forgetting who I'm calling on my phone committing crimes all over the place. So maybe that's why I'm having so much conflict, because people are so much criminal activity to interrupt someone's mail. This is just insane. The level of power and that is being abused. For the for the government to be so corrupt, they just intercept someone's mail, take out what they don't want in it, and get away, which is a felony. How in the world do you get that corrupt?
Is your complaint is your complaint regarding mail?
Well, I think the problem of it is that the reason why I have such a hard time is because of the spoof calls, which you just caught in spoofing a call.
Okay.
So I think that this is not, we need to figure out how you're spoofing the calls, and we need to do something so you guys get your charges. That's pretty sadistic and sick. So I'll go ahead and, do you have any other lies or cons that you want to think of, or any other cover up? That's why it's always they never can help.
Oh
We're
no, ma'am,
trying
I'm not trying to
because
cover
that's
up
their
anything,
job.
ma'am.
It's their job not to help.
Okay. Well, there's
Well,
an
I'm just
emergency
kind of
going on right
curious.
now. I can help you, ma'am, but
I'm
if
just
it's
kind
not
of
an
curious,
emergency,
sir.
I can't really help you. I'm sorry.
I just don't understand how you're police and I call the non-emergency line.
Well, it's kind of the way things are working down here. I'm just working some overtime.
I don't know. There's a lot of crazy things going on. So, with CPS committing crimes, you're unwilling to send out an officer so I can report it?
So, do you wanna talk to a police officer about CPS committing crimes?
Right. Do I have that right? If CPS is covering for child abuse, you won't.
This is something that you probably want to report to the Dallas Police Department. Let me find out the answer for you, though.
Sure.
And where are you located right now?
I did give you my address already.
Okay, I thought that was the address where the child abuse was taking place.
No.
Okay. I got this hotline that you would be able to call.
Oh, sir, this is why I have so many problems, sir. I was curious on why 911 operators would cover for so much chaos. And
Ma'am,
I can't verbalize the questions everywhere I call, sir.
It's way above my head. I won't waste my time covering up for anybody, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, sure. But first off, I did call the non-emergency line, and you can't get your line straight if you're police. The police department, it's just,
Right.
you've been caught in multiple lies.
Somebody who's not a police officer?
Well, you keep forgetting what your role is. Then you said the police department, and then you said you're confused on where you work.
No, I'm pretty sure I know who I am.
Okay, well, you said that the police department, something about what the police department will investigate. You are supposed to be the police department.
I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you all night.
I don't know why people, when they get caught in committing crimes, that people get upset with me.
I can give you this hotline number.
Are you denying me the right to get an officer dispatched out so I can report CPS committing a crime?
Ma'am, it's not something that you can report to the police department. This is something that I will give you this number that you can call. Sending a police officer out is going to be a waste of time.
Well, I want one out so people can start going to prison for the crimes.
Okay, ma'am. That sounds good. I'll put a call in.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah. What's your name?
It's Kiana Clark.
Okay.
I know you guys get pretty angry when I'm reporting crimes. I went to jail multiple times reporting crimes. You don't play games, and what's your cover-up?
Well, I can promise you I'm not angry.
Oh, no, they've been angry enough to deny me my right to mail, deny me my right to court, deny me my right to my child, abuse her and violate her to hurt me.
665-0504.
I don't know why you would cover for all the chaos, sir, and this is supposed to be a police.
I'm not covering up. That's
you don't know if you're a 911 operator or a police.
That I'm not interested in being a part of.
You're not interested in being a part of a party reporting crimes? That's your responsibility as a police. If that's your position, you're not confused about what you do.
To cover up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not interested in that. Is your phone number 46?
Right, and I have called quite a bit. In some kind of way, I don't get investigators. I mean, there's so many crimes, police get really upset, but crimes happen to me so routinely. And I try to report them, but some kind of way I keep slipping through the cracks. But you're mean to tell me that I can't report that CPS workers are committing crimes and tampering with evidence, so I can't report child abuse?
I'm not going to deny you a police officer, but I'm telling you, reporting it to the Dallas Police Department is going to be kind of useless. But
it is, because they've been covering for a lot of crimes, sir.
Okay,
it is, but I mean, maybe if I get enough evidence that something will actually get done regarding all the criminal activity.
Well, I guess, yeah, if that's what you want, ma'am. All right, ma'am. I will put a call in.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.